Welcome back everybody. Just a really quick update on how things have been going in terms of running 1005k for Dementia and to remember, and that's in end of September, just under 4 months now at this stage. Some exciting news during the week. We have had one of our main sponsors, a tier 1 sponsor, jumped on board and it's going to be sponsoring the race, which is Oceanside Chiropractic in Alchemos up there. Dr. John does an awesome job up there keeping me moving regularly. Once or twice a month I'm certainly in getting some sort of maintenance done to keep me moving. Highly recommended. We are in talks with another few that's getting closer. Hopefully more exciting news to come on that. Jump on, hit the link below to see how the funding page is going, and certainly, as always, a couple of ways to help out. Share this message so that people can find it, donate, show their support for Dementia, or hit that subscribe button. Just promotes the channel, which will also get the information out. Again, truly blown away with the messages of support on Instagram, Facebook, and also on Strava. Club's starting to grow, people's joining in. It's good to see everybody, what they're doing on every week, and yeah, that community's really continuing to grow. For any of the newer subscribers that maybe haven't hopped on, check us out, Ultramad Glen on Strava. Join the club, get to see what other like-minded people are doing in terms of their running and training, and enjoy the last fortnight's update. I'm off to get wet. Woo! Tuesday the 18th, I think. 8k, nearly up. 17 to 20k a day this morning. And my plan is this evening then to get up another 10k. So aiming for close to that 30k today. Yesterday, what did we do yesterday? Nothing. Day of rest yesterday. Had planned to run a little bit, but got delayed yesterday morning, couldn't get a run in, and then realised I had a massage booked in yesterday evening, so family time, which was more important than just going out and doing 1 or 2k to keep a running streak going. I don't really fall into that bracket where I jump out and keep the running streak going just for the sake of it. I believe each session should count for something. That's where we're at the moment. Tuesday evening, 10k up. What did I get? Somewhere around 17 this morning. Plan to try and run another 17 this evening. Don't really have much option now because I've passed the train stop and the next one's 6k up the road, so we keep moving. How am I feeling? Tired, a little bit strong, but still fairly confident, and working very much on telling myself day in, day out, I'm stronger than I was yesterday, more powerful than I was yesterday, more confident than I was yesterday. Even though some days it doesn't feel it, I am getting them thoughts deep into the subconscious, and it's not for the training, it's for the long term come the event itself. So very much going through them steps daily, kind of constant repeat in my head, so hopefully it pays off in the long run. Wednesday the 19th, I'm guessing this morning will be close to a 9-10k a day up doing hill repeats, so legs tired after yesterday's 35k, so that was a challenge. About 8 hill repeats, and now I cut the session short, so 40 minutes of hills and then kind of 10 minutes to and from the hills. So I suppose recovery today. Let's see how we recover and aim for at least 10k this evening. Keep me in that 20k bracket. So see how we go. Wednesday the 19th still. Change to the plan for the next couple of days due to having to go to the site at the last minute. So probably about 9:30 was in the office for a couple of hours. I never got the call, so on a flight this evening in a few hours. Back out tomorrow evening, so we'll see how that affects the training for the next day or so. Oh, never ends. 16k up. Friday morning, the 21st. Probably the longest fastest 16k I've done in quite a while. Definitely under 5-minute Ks. And theory is, I had yesterday off, so with yesterday off, that's the second rest day this week. Body felt a little bit fresher. I was on site, and a little bit of tempo work, I suppose you could call it. Friday morning, I'll probably finish with roughly 18k by the time I get to work. And what we do after that is we recover, hardly get out tonight, and then we'll see what we can get done at the weekend. So far this week, I think I got 35k on Tuesday, and then 18 this morning. That's really been it. Had to go to site yesterday. That's the only reason I had a rest day. We'll see. This might be a rest week after all. Although it doesn't feel like it after that. Friday morning complete. 20k up. Tempos definitely took the legs back a little bit in terms of how fresh you were feeling earlier on. 20k and under 145 for me is very good, and as I say, I didn't push it all the way. Probably about 4 or 5k of that was at a recovery pace, so happy with this morning. Between the hill work and the tempo spread out this week, certainly feeling stronger. Just have to be cautious and remind myself that it's still that consistency, low heart rate that'll get me through 1000k, so back to the slow stuff tomorrow. Saturday the 22nd, kind of nearly 3.5k up on the Yawaru Trail. Plan this morning, head to Yanship, try and clock up close to 25-30k. How am I feeling after yesterday's tempo run? Feeling actually good, strong. Minding the right knee feels it a little bit, but it's an old injury. I know that it doesn't like going that quick anymore. Using this morning very much as a active recovery on tired legs. Try and clock up 30k is gonna go a long way till feeling what it's like after day 3 of the Bibbulmum track challenge. So, keep moving. Nearly 26k up. How am I feeling? Feeling good. Things are tired, tight. Knee still a little bit off, but mentally feeling really strong. Been able to push a little bit, coming back. So probably the first 15k, very low heart rate, kind of pace I'll be thinking about for the event. And then things have started to loosen up slightly from the sprints yesterday, so I was able to pick up the pace slightly. 4k left. That's this morning though. Sunday the 23rd of May. 30k yesterday. The last 15 a little bit higher tempo. Today had a nice lie on this morning. It's probably about 9 o'clock. Decided to hit these sand trails again, and I feel a bit like it's cheating because there's been a few heavy showers this last day or so here, so I might actually get wet this morning as well. But the sand is nice and damp and doesn't feel like the hard, super soft stuff like it usually does. Today's plan this week has definitely swung in roundabouts. I think I achieved 134k last week after a 4-week build and Last week should have been a rest week, so I have said that this week would be a rest week. We'll be 100 k's up by the time I finish this run this morning. 92 before I started. Yeah, feeling strong. Feeling very strong. Still trying to be sensible. I know that just because I feel strong now doesn't mean that Wednesday or Thursday next week I'll feel strong. I have had 2 days off, so 100k in 7 days is probably not much of a rest. I have done my hill work on Wednesday morning, my hill repeats, and my tempo on Friday morning. So I will try and keep that going next week. I gotta show you this view. City behind us, slides coming in. I head that way down onto the beach, and then we'll do some more. Oh look, some little roos down at the bottom of the sand dune. 13k up. A couple of k's left. We ran past the office then. Half a k, turned round. Back gives me the 15th for this morning. Feeling really good, really strong. The sun's coming up, lovely views. It makes life a little bit easier. And then it's just the 10k this evening to achieve today. Let's target that. Woo! Just under 16k. Woo! Time for work. Tuesday morning, 4:30, and plan today. Gonna have to be trying to head around 30k. Yesterday there was a family dinner organised due to everybody being off, no special reason. So I had to calm my run home from work yesterday evening. So 15k up yesterday morning. This morning, as I say, try and get up probably somewhere between 15 and 20k, and then I'll have to do the same this evening. So catch up time. 17.5k up this morning. Feeling strong. Time to start work. Kick off the day. Still Tuesday, the 25th. 10k up at the minute. On the way home from work. Following my 17.5 this morning. Just went past the latest train station, so I have no option but to do another 7k, 7.5k, so that's the plan. A little bit later getting left work, so it's been a long day. Make it back home just in time to eat and sleep. Ooh, what the fun of it. At least it's a lovely evening. So that is 17k up. Pretty much done for the night. Just a couple of steps away from the house. Felt tired this evening. Felt like I had to keep pushing, so it's been good. You get it done. I'm glad it's over. 4:30 again this morning. Wednesday the 26th. Definitely the 26th today. Well, we got legs very tired, very stiff after the later evening yesterday. Kind of 7 o'clock before I got back to the house. 7 p.m. 35k up for the day yesterday. Long days from whatever it was, 4:20 yesterday morning to 7 o'clock last night between work and the run, so feels like the long days are there, which will come in very useful come running 1,005k to remember in September. Today, hill repeats, very tight, very cautious at doing hills whenever everything's tight. Could be a recipe for disaster. We'll see how that goes. Wednesday morning, hill repeats over. Just heading back to the office, probably about a K away. Now I got a bit of a cool down. 45 minutes up and down a lovely hill. Should get me close till 8 or 9 K, I'm guessing, for the day. And then this evening we will clock up 7 or 8 and get me close to my 15 for today. Bit of recovery, ready for tomorrow again. The city's just starting to come alive. Killer's coming to get me. Wednesday the 26th coming to an end. What do we end up with today? Hill this morning, clocked up about 11 K. Another 7 or 8 on the way home, so close till, I think it works out about 18.5 K. Calves, glutes, everything quite sore after this morning. Very much trying to keep this evening's run recovery. Very low heart rate, but I'm already quite high. Just that little stop for 35 minutes on the train, everything starts seizing up again. Start again, loosened out before I get to the house in about a K's time. Oh, but on the bright side, I know that I'm feeling really strong, so just have to make sure I don't overdo it. Next couple of days' plan is, I think it's about 25 K tomorrow again, and then tempo on Friday. Gonna try and clock up as much as I can in the morning, providing I can get out of bed early enough, do without sleep. 17 K in the morning plan, and then hopefully settle for an 8 K tomorrow evening again. Gives me a bit of recovery time before tempo stuff on Friday. Thursday the 27th, pretty sure it's the 27th of May. Out again this morning, a little bit later. Really struggled to get out of bed this morning. Legs starting to feel very tight. Could be just after yesterday's run and the hill repeats. Definitely need to just be very careful. Plan today is 25 K. Could be a long day, could be a long evening. See how we go. Thursday morning nearly complete. 13 K up by the end of this run, so not a K left back to the office. Wish I could say the legs loosened up, but they haven't really. So if I try and get out for a little walk at lunchtime, see if that helps them. It's still very tight, but managed to keep it nice and sensible, low effort this morning. So, and I know it's just a knock-on effect from yesterday and the last few weeks of case, so not too stressed about that. Oh, we'll see how we go later. Friday the 28th, and we drove down to work today, so meant to be a tempo session. Legs, as I said yesterday, very tight. Got my 11 K up yesterday afternoon, which gave me my grand total for 26 K yesterday, which is good. Target was 25, and yesterday morning legs didn't feel like they would make that. A lot of work on the legs last night, massage, compression, and we will see how we go today for the tempo. Plan is to leave yous here. Friday morning complete. Friday complete because I'll do nothing later on. What do we have? 3K warm up, 5K tempo, 10K cool down, so 18K all up. Good morning. It was only meant to be 15. Decided to cut it to 5K because for the tempo, everything very tight, calves very tight, and I just didn't want to have anything go on me. The next 10K I did keep at a steady pace for about 8 of it, and then 2 to cool down, so a little bit higher than my normal easy run. So good morning, and yeah, time to get Friday started now. Something a little bit different this morning. Heading out for an hour and 45 minutes on the bike. Just done a little 2K warm up to make sure the legs were actually working, and yeah, Probably get out this evening for a run. Not sure if you can capture that, but a nice little lightning storm in the background. Looks like we could get wet. Ooh. Sunday the 30th of May, 3 months, 25 days to the 1,000 5k Bibbulmum track challenge. Running to remember for dementia. Another tough week this week. We are over 115k at the moment, out for the last run of the week. Managed to squeeze in 40k in the bike, just under 40k in the bike yesterday. 90 minutes and a 2k run. Trying to be very disciplined in sticking to the planned kilometres. Definitely could have done more this week, but I know that I've got 3 more weeks to build, so being sensible. A little bit wet here this morning, and a little bit something different. I am out with my Bibbulmum finger shoes, just to try and build some strength in them toes. Now, a couple of problems with this one is most that I usually do in them is 10-15k, and I haven't done anything since before I broke the toe about 4 weeks ago. Out in the soft sand and the barefoot could throw up a few issues on this run. Look, if it does, I'll cut the run short. The plan is to add some strength to the feet, to the calves, to the Achilles. Feeling really strong, really good this week. There was one point during the week, Friday, I had 158 k's up in the last 7 days. Even though the total for this week is 130, there's certainly times where it's been higher than that just due to the accumulation. Just under 4 months, I'm doing enough. I'm on target. I'm on target in the plan. I just don't know if the plan's right because I've never planned to run 1,000k before. I believe that it's right. It makes sense in my head. I keep telling myself daily I'm getting stronger. I keep telling myself that I can do it. I've set my targets. 8k up. Rain, beach, grey skies, barefoot. What more we doing? Hopefully get to the 2.5k, be able to turn, come back. Sand's very soft, very deep as you can tell. What makes movement just that little bit harder. 15.5k up Sunday morning. Barefoot about 8, I'm guessing, on sand, and about 6 on pavement. Thereabouts, or maybe 7 and 7, but